Hi girls, it's Tuesday and I have really crazy hair today. It's like an Amy Winehouse thing. I hope you guys are having a good week this week. Paige, I really hope this week is better for you. It sounds like you had a really rough week last week, and I'm really sorry you had an episode like that. I know episodes like that are very unsettling, to say the least. So I hope this week is better for you. I think I'll answer your question first. You asked about seizures and blackouts. I do have autonomic seizures, and they are the reason that I can't leave my house. I haven't left my house in over 10 months, except for my weekly doctor's appointments on Wednesdays, because chemicals and fragrances and sensory overstimulation, like lights and sounds, can cause autonomic seizures for me. So if you want to talk about that more, shoot me a message. I really hope that you don't have any more episodes. Girls, the rest of you, Nikki, I am really excited for your video tomorrow. I'm so excited that you're going to be a part of the team. You're hysterical, and I think you're great. I think you could cheer a lot of people up on a bad day. So, yeah. But Leah, I am sad to see you take a break, and your video was so interesting. That was fascinating. Thank you for sharing that with us. But I really hope that you can tackle the schooling thing, and I know you can. You have that tenacious, spirit about you. So I know you'll do great. Shannon, I loved your hat. I'm with Paige. I love your style. Paige, I'm an Urban Outfitters girl too. I think my favorite pair of shoes in the whole world are from Urban Outfitters. They're all lace and they're pointy flats. I'm a lace lover. So, Shannon, your hat reminded me of Julia Roberts' hat in Pretty Woman when she goes to the horse races. But yeah, anyways, Kylie, I also agree with Paige about you. You have an infectious smile. When you smile, I think that people who watch you or look at you, I think they can't help but smile back. And I think it's because it's so genuine and it shows. So, yeah, don't change that. I love that about you. Anyways, this week for my video, I wanted to talk about food because after my initial introduction video, I got a lot of emails from people who want to go gluten-free, want to go allergen-free, and their doctors have told them to, but they've realized how hard it is and they don't think they can do it. But, and I'm really sorry if I haven't gotten back to you yet. I've received so many messages. So I actually started a thread on the dysautonomia connection about it to hopefully get some information out there for those of you that I haven't been able to return messages to. So I'll put a link down at the bottom there to the thread. And please chime in and ask your questions, or if you're already allergen-free, share your experience or your knowledge or your products. Because it looks like I'm like a gluten-free Nazi, like I'm telling everybody to do this. But I'm really trying to do it for the people who are having some trouble making those gluten-free and dairy-free mostly, which works for most people, and cutting out sugar and processed foods. Those four, I think, are the big ones for people. I just have extra allergens because basically people ask me why too, and a lot of people who are messaging me are having the same issue that I have and have had. A lot of doctors have different theories about why this happens to people, but my doctor explained to me that it has a lot to do with the immune system, and the immune system becoming so weak that it decides to turn and attack itself instead of, the chronic viruses or chronic inflammation that we have. Instead of attacking what's making us sick, it attacks the good things, like it attacks itself, it attacks foods, or it attacks things like chemicals and fragrances and, allergens, environmental allergens, pollens. I hope that explanation made some sort of sense. I'm sorry if it didn't. Really, I think your best bet is finding a doctor who practices this sort of medicine, or a nutritionist, or a naturopath, or a chiropractor, and they can explain it better to you about how your immune system reacts to these things, or how these foods fuel inflammation. I also wanted to show some of the products that I use, because you guys had a lot of questions about products. A big thing for meals that I do is I put some rice in a Tupperware. In the beginning of the week, I cook brown rice and wild rice in mass quantities, and I put it into Tupperware, and I put it in the fridge for the rest of the week. And I scoop it out when I want to make breakfast cereal with it, hot cereal. I eat it underneath beans. You can eat it underneath veggies. So that's really helpful. Also, if you don't want to make your own hot cereal, I don't really eat this anymore since I've been on this make your own kick, but Bob's Red Mill, it's upside down because I opened it upside down. He makes a creamy brown rice farina, and he makes some other gluten-free hot breakfast cereals that are really good. Also, on top of the rice, I eat Westbury beans. They're the only brand that makes organic red beans. And red beans are different than kidney beans. I think you can kind of tell in the picture. They're delicious. So you can make lots of different bean dishes over rice. And I mix them with sweet peas, or frozen lima beans are my new favorite. And I mash avocados with them. I know it sounds really gross, and I was really scared to try them, because you see all the kids on TV like hating on their lima beans, but I think it's delicious. Sweet Peas 365 brand, Whole Foods brand, has allergen-free frozen and canned vegetables, which are my lifesaver sometimes. I mix them with my beans and have some avocado with it, some brown rice. It's delicious. So as another snack, I can't have nuts, so I should tell you that there's a lot of foods that I can't have because my immune system is so suppressed and so reactive. It's so reactive that I have to be gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, sugar-free, preservative-free, potato-free, nightshade-free, corn-free, poultry-free, egg-free. There's a lot of things, nut-free. There's a lot of things I can't have, but an awesome snack that I can have is Lundberg brown rice cakes. I like the wild rice ones. They also make mochi rice ones, which are really sweet and really yummy, but they have no sugar. And I found sun butter. Sun butter is actually sunflower seed butter. It's like peanut butter, but it's produced in a facility that doesn't even process nuts. So it's really safe for people with nut allergies. And I also, as a snack, I eat pumpkin seeds. You can throw your pumpkin seeds in your hot cereal, so that's kind of fun. In your hot cereal, you can also put ghee, which is casein-free. I think you can see it. Where is on the label does it say casein-free? Well, anyways, it's safe for people with dairy allergies. It's butter. I was so excited. It made my life when I found this. It goes really great. I eat sweet potatoes with green beans in butter. It's so good. And here's my Trader Joe's wild rice. They make hot cereal out of my Trader Joe's wild rice. And I can't have nuts anymore, but I do have this in my cabinet from when I didn't know that. My blood pressure was dropping every day after breakfast, and I thought it was just because I was sick in the mornings, but I didn't realize it was another food allergy. I was drinking this. It is unsweetened almond milk, which is really great. They make a vanilla unsweetened too if you don't like the original, so that's good if you have your gluten-free cereal and you need a milk to put in it. There's also a coconut milk out there. Turtle Mountain, I think they have a website. They make a coconut milk and a coconut milk ice cream sweetened with agave. So if you can have some of the ingredients in that, you can check that out. But check out the thread for more information. So don't give up, you guys. Keep looking for support from your doctors and your family members, because I know it's really hard when you want to just throw in the towel. So yeah, I'm here to cheer you on, so send me a message if you need my help. Girls, Shannon, I'm really, really excited to hear more about your raw food adventures. I've always been interested in that, so please tell us a little more about it. Your pictures of your newest, latest look delicious, and Kylie, your food pictures are always really good looking too. So, if you guys want to share about, your diets and maybe some things that improved um, with yours, if you want to post them on the thread, I think I'm going to do that because I think it's really encouraging for people to see that. So, anyways, the rest of you girls, if you have any input on food and diet, I would love to hear your adventures and experiences too. I hope you guys are having a good week, and yeah, talk to you next week. Bye, girls.